So I have a STEM club that's for grades 2 through 3 that are once a week after school. And I also have a robotics club for grades 4 through 5. So I used the Carnival Game Designer last year, where students had to design a carnival game out of cardboard. They created their blueprints, had to design their game, and then we invited members of the summer community to come in and play the students' games and give them feedback, where then students were talking about how they would revise their games based on the feedback. They didn't have a chance to redesign, but they were able to talk about what they could potentially do to revise their work. So these are some, we had our superintendent coming in and playing the games as well and giving students feedback. So involving community leaders, involving your administration is definitely key, because they get to see all the work that you're doing, all the work that students are doing in action. Plus it gets students to advocate for their own work. So that is so important. And I'm gonna tell you just a quick story. So I told you I was in Stafford. Well, I ran into a student a few weeks ago over the weekend at a Christmas craft bazaar, and she was there selling things with her mom. And she is now a senior in high school, and she said one of the things that, out of all the work that she's done over the years with projects that we did, mostly project-based learning, is that the one big thing that she feels the most comfortable in is talking to others. So she can advocate, she feels really strong about the fact that she doesn't get nervous advocating for her work and speaking to a larger audience and being able to justify her reasoning for things. And she had done 3 years of an invention program with me too. So like that, I feel like besides just, you know, what we've been doing with Define, you know, allowing her, giving those students those opportunities to really advocate for their work is really important. And then also within our STEM club, so I have about 5 to 6 weeks of a club with certain students, and then we go on to other students. That way we're trying to get as many students in as possible. But we did a mini golf course designer. This is a 4th grade task and also a 6th grade task. So I just want you to know, with any task, you should look at all grade levels, because you can modify any of those to the grade level that you're currently working with. So we had students do their blueprint designs. They had to create one part of their course. Everything in it had to have specific parameters that they were given. They had to check with other groups to make sure that the parameters that they did actually matched, make sure their blueprint and their actual design matched. And then these were some of their ideas. I love the record. So I had like really scratched up records, and the students actually knew it was a record, which I was shocked.
Yeah.
But, so they got to use that, a lot of recycled goods.